Hello, Chris. Nice having you today.
Hey,
So, how's it been, Nocturnal Fear Camp? How's it?
it's all good, man. We're writing new material. We're writing the follow up to the split we just did with CG's Foundry, which is going to be probably, I think, our sixth full length release, and it's all good, man. Everything's going real good. It's going to be more pounding, fucking face smashing. You know what we do, ripping ass fucking metal. You know, we can't wait to get it done. Another release from Moribund Cult Records, dude. Just more of what we do, but just even more and more and more. Louder, faster, heavier, more hate, everything. Just what we do. More Nocturnal Fear.
Yeah, I think the split is just merely a preview to the brutality of the new album, probably.
Yeah, definitely. You know, we like the production of that split. We like how it turned out and all that. And, yeah, we're just going to keep doing what we do. We're not going to go out into some fucking lame direction and limp out or sing about shit that's foreign to what we do. We're not going to sit there and whatever. We're just going to keep it real and, you know, be who we are, you know.
Yeah.
We might earn some new fans. We might not. Whatever it is, what it is, you know.
Yeah, I definitely get that. I definitely respect that, too. So, I expect the new album to be released later this year or possibly next year?
Maybe, possibly, I would say just to be safe, conservatively, or maybe early next year, just because of how things work.
Yeah.
You know, we could get done recording by winter, but if still things need to go to pressing and pressing plan and art needs to be done and shit needs to be compiled. So I'd say conservatively maybe early next year, but you know, bear in mind when you get an Nocturnal Fear release, you're going to get 45 minutes at least of new music. You know, you're going to get at least 8 new songs. It's not no fucking half-hour bullshit. It's not no what we would have called it back in the day, like an EP, which it seems like bands nowadays, they put out a half hour, and that's you know, a full length. We usually do 45 minutes, and it's a lot of music. It's a lot of riffs. It's a lot of shit to take in. We try to keep it like how it was back in the day, where an album kind of grew on you. You listened to it, you had to take it in. You know, it wasn't just like fast food, just, you know, that instant fucking, you know.
Like Municipal Waste now? You know, that. You know,
yeah. It's not just, it's not the junk food of music. You know, we're not just there for a quick fix. We're there for you to take in on a few listens. You know, because that's how it was back for us. You bought an album back in the day, like, you know, for instance, like Time Does Not Heal, Dark Angel. It took a few listens, man. It's 45, 70 minutes worth of music, maybe. And that's how we like to do it, you know. Put a little bit of effort into it, not just whatever. You know, like you mentioned, this new wave of, you know, thrash metal, whatever. It's just fucking garbage. We hate that shit.
Yeah. You guys, I notice at least people, you know, online, like journalists, always kind of throw you in there. I bet that kind of like pisses you off a little bit.
It does. Hold on. Let me get my chair. Hold up. Yeah, it does, but only for a reason that it does, but it doesn't, because we understand people are stupid. They're just stupid, dumb fucking animals, dude. They're dumb as a dog. You know, we love dogs, but a dog is dumb. We know what a dog is. It just, you know, it tells you want some water, some food, you give it to it. People are dumb, and they need to label things, and they need to pigeonhole it. They need to label it. They need to look at something and say, wow, what is this? What is this? What is Nocturnal Fear? Okay, that's thrash metal. But the thing is the fucking definition of what that even is has changed over the years. When you talk about thrash metal, there's already a generation gap within what that definition even means, because, you know, think about it, is like, you know, Sodom, Persecution, Mania, Destruction, Infernal Overkill, Creator, Pleasure to Kill.
Yeah.
Slayer, Rain and Blood, Hell Awaits. Is that thrash metal? Those fucking albums that people are going to be listening 40 years from now? Or is municipal waste. Is that what thrash metal is, or whatever these bands are called? Fucking witch, whatever, or bitch, whatever the fuck they're called. Is that what it is? No. So the definition has changed. So sometimes we get lumped in just for the simple fact that, back in the day, the shit we're influenced by was called thrash metal. Like, Assassin, Upcoming Terror is a fucking classic record, but you would call that thrash metal. But there's a disconnect, because now kids, when they hear that, they think of these fucking posers with their brand new white high tops and their jeans and their vests and whatever. And we get lumped into it. I only think just because, lack of a better term, that's what people call it. Because what are you going to call music that's set to a fast beat, that's maybe set to we call it a 1-2 beat? Back in the day, fucking that polka beat, that, some bass there, to me, I mean, what are you going to call, like, the Deicide, their first record, Morbid Angel demos that's the shit we're influenced by, but, what do you even call that? Do you call that death metal? Because there's even a generation gap in death metal, because now you talk to somebody about death metal, they think Cannibal Corpse, they think, American death metal, Incantation, or Ruptured Anal Prolapse, or whatever the fuck this shit's called nowadays. Just stupid shit, just dumb, stupid shit. Back in the day, Merciful Fate was called death metal, or it was called black metal. Venom was called power metal, just because we had lack of terms to name the music. But it all came down to the fact that we weren't so interested in labeling shit. Like, there wasn't all these subgenres of, like, oh, he's a black meddler, he's a wargoat meddler, he's a fucking symphony fucking meddler, or whatever. It was just, we were all metalheads, and I don't want to make you think that it was that brotherhood, everybody got along and all that. No, it was about hate. Everybody hated the world. We hated our jobs, we hated our families, we hated authority, we hated police, we hated whatever it was, and that's what made us like the music. It was because of that. It wasn't because we were these well-adjusted, sheltered, well-off type people that could afford to get online and buy our limited edition, colored, die-hard edition, $100 each vinyl or whatever. Yeah. And I'm not going to sit here and dog a kid if he grew up with, a good life, or money, or parents, or whatever. I'm not dogging that. I'm just saying it was different. And maybe because of that difference, we didn't need to label stuff. So I don't know if I'm going too long to answer a simple question, but yeah, I am pissed off we get maybe labels into that. But at the same time, to me, like Sodom would be war metal, because all they sing about is war. If you look at their lyrics, I mean, look, they do an album like M16, all about the Vietnam War. They do fucking whatever, and they're obviously a huge influence for us because they have speed, heaviness, whatever. They are one of the only bands that didn't wimp out, that kept their vision, that never put out a weak record. A lot,
Creator wimped out, definitely.
Well, Slayer wimped. That's what I'm saying. Slayer wimped out. Exodus wimped out. Everybody wimped out. They never wimped out. Creator wimped out. They put out a few just weird-ass records. You don't know what they're doing. Destruction did it. Everybody did it. They never did it. And a lot of their albums, in the 90s, a lot of them were only, import available, Masquerade in Blood, Tapping the Vein, stuff like that. So a little bit, people might have thought they dipped out for a little bit and kind of weren't doing much, but none of those records are weak, man. They all got strong shit. I'm saying we're always a real influence for us, because they always sung about war, death, fighting, just hatred. And I mean, even from their demos, I was one of them kids back in the day that when you heard about tape trading, when there was tape trading, you would, circulate demos, and you would have pen pals all over the world and shit like that. And that's how I found out about Sodom, was from their fucking demos. And I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck is this shit? And I'm like, wow, this shit is really fucking off the hook. And then I just, then from that you discover other bands like Bathory, Hellhammer, Creator, Possessed, to Morbid Angel demos, all that shit. And it just fucking blows your mind. Yeah. And that's what we're still influenced to this day.
Just by the old stuff. Just by all the good old stuff.
By the good old stuff. And you can be influenced by that and not be that word people use as retro. And I hate that fucking word as much as I hate every other label, because you can have, you know, black metal can be, you know, it to me, it's whatever. It is what it is. But the thing is you've had bands rewriting that first Bathory record.
Oh yeah.
For the past 30 years,
yeah.
They don't get called retro. But you get a band that sounds like Sodom or Old Celtic Frost or Destruction, retro thrash.
Yeah,
this is a retro thrash band. But yet you get a band that's been rewriting Bathory, and you've got a whole fucking genre of bands that have been rehashing Bathory with black and white album covers, whatever, and it's just called black metal. It's like, oh wow, great, new black metal release by Satan's fucking ballsack or whatever, and people are like, oh yeah, that's cool shit, you know.
Yeah.
But you get a band that's got riffs, whatever, this, that, the other thing. Oh, retro thrash.
Yeah, I think.
And granted, a lot of it is. You know, you get these bands that are influenced. Their only influence is DRI and Nuclear Assault. It sounds like fucking garbage. You know, so to me that would be retro thrash. But if a band had solid ass fucking sick fucking riffs, like a band like Infernal War, man, they got sick ass fucking heavy riffs. That's the shit we like. Those are bands we like, you know.
Yeah, definitely. I think even Usurper back in the day was considered retro thrash. I think people try to do that to them too.
And see, that's complete bullshit. Why would you call Usurper retro thrash? Because they have an influence from one of the most legendary fucking bands in existence, which was early Celtic Frost. How are you going to call them retro thrash when you got bands being blatantly ripping off and rewriting Bathory records, dude? Yeah, they had a fucking Celtic Frost fucking influence, but that's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Give me a fucking break, you know?
Yeah, I agree. Back to the new record a bit. I know you got Doomy G Black Thrash on vocals, correct? And you also John Necromancer from Bones and Usurper. How did this lineup come to be for this new album?
Just the simple fact that these are our friends of ours, and you know, Doomy had already done one record with us. He did vocals on Medal of Honor, and John has just been a friend forever, and we ended up playing Chicago one time without a bass player, and we had committed to the show or whatever, and something happened with our bass player, and I'm like, well, I'm not going to not play the show. I'm just going to bring more amps, and you won't miss the bass player, guys. We'll just rock it out. And after the show, John was talking to me, and he's like, dude, why didn't you ask me to do it? And I'm like, well, dude, I didn't even think to ask you because I figured you're busy or whatever. He's like, no, man, I fucking love to jam with you guys. And that's just kind of how it came about, me and him talking. And,
yeah.
And that's what happened. That's what happened. It's just from us knowing people and knowing good people and coming together that way. You know, a lot of people say what you want about Nocturnal Fear. We're established, and we know a lot of the fucking heavy hitters, underground people, and we had no problem finding people, and that's just how we found them. Just like I said, being in the band, knowing people or whatever, and knowing good people, knowing good, solid fucking people. That's how it happened.
So Nocturnal Fear has been, you guys formed in the late 90s, if I'm correct. How, what has been the key to your longevity overall? What would you say?
It's me founding the band and having a vision of what I want to do, and having metal just be, my life, and wanting that to be my life. And, everybody, all of those metal people that are into metal are into it for different reasons. We all have a different role to play, and I see it as like an army. Some are the generals, some are the fucking foot soldiers, some are the reporters, some are the infantry, some are the whatever, snipers, assassins, whatever. And I just happen to be a guitar player. Growing up, listening to the bands I fucking loved, and just having a vision and wanting to do it, and not letting anything fucking sideline me. I've had issues just like everybody else. We're a blue collar band. We're from Detroit. We're from the most fucked up area in the fucking United States, man. And I don't know. Well, what is it? What is it that drives somebody? I don't know, man. Hate for the world or whatever. I'm sure that's a great deal of what has to do it, but it's just me wanting to live metal, be metal, and just do my music and get my expression out that way. And
yeah.
I don't know. Above and beyond that, you would probably have to put me on the psychiatrist's couch and have him figure it out. But you know, that's what I do. You know.
Yeah, definitely. You know, I noticed I'm a guitar player as well, and when I was watching you play, you have a very distinct style of guitar playing. Your fingers are like you're left-handed. You know how you play with your left hand, just going all over the place. How did you kind of like form your style?
Well, the guitar is first of all, the guitar has 6 strings, so I like to play all of them.
Yeah.
I ain't one of these guys that gets a fucking 7-string guitar, plays the lowest string within the first 3 frets. And it comes down to the fact that whether they know it or not, you know, Tom G. Warrior, Mike from Destruction, Millie from Creator, Frank Blackfire, all these guys taught me how to play guitar, whether they know it or not. And that's how I learned how to play guitar. I was listening to these guys, watching these guys, and you know, they all fucking came through Detroit. You know, not Sodom didn't, but Sodom's only played a handful of shows in the States. But you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Just watching those type of guitarists play, having that influence, listening to an album like, you know, Whiplash, Power and Pain, and listening to Tony, all them fucking riffs and stuff, and being like, wow. And it's just having that influence, just wanting to play over the whole neck, and whatever. Let's just listen to that old Destruction shit, how he did things, how he put a little bit of, I don't want to say melody, but he worked the whole fretboard, and that's kind of what I like to do, you know, just kind of, if my hand ain't moving, I know I'm not doing my job, you know?
Yeah, definitely. I know, you know, a lot of guitarists are like, you know, there's many bands you can probably say only play like just the top area, you know, like or the 5th fret, all just that's where they stop.
Well, they do, and you know, a lot of so-called, I'm going to put it in quotes, war metal, you know, these guys can't play to save their fucking lives, you know, and to me, I'm at war with the guitar, you know, I want to fucking just make that fucking hellish noise come out of it and make it into a weapon, you know, and just fucking crank it up and rip your fucking face off, you know. I want people to, when I'm playing the guitar, I want people to say, you know, I just want them to see what I can do, you know.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be, I'm standing up there with a gas mask and a fucking Halloween costume and whatever. I'm playing the first fret because I can't see what the fuck I'm doing. I don't want to be that guy. I want to be old school, just like how it was, like how Blackfire played, or I said, like Mike played from Destruction or whatever. You get up there and you're just fucking jamming it out, dude, kicking ass, you know? Old Dark Angel, you know, like fucking Darkness Descends. I learned how to play guitar from that record. That's just another one of the many classics, you know, just from growing up in that era. Possessed, 7 Churches, man, them guitars played. They played like motherfuckers.
Yeah, definitely. If you look at how they play, if you listen how they play, they're not just doing one thing. They're doing multiple things. Right.
And that's what I try to bring to it, you know?
Yeah, definitely. I like that you do that, because we need a lot more, you know, just... That's why I think another thing that I really like about Nocturnal Fear is just that you guys, like you said, it's one of those bands that you really have to listen to, and, you know, just like, you know, totally listen to it, and you get it. Once you get it, it's like, you know, become one of your favorite bands. Definitely.
Well, that's what we try to give people, something to latch on to, something to be like, wow, this isn't just another band, you know, they got their own thing going, they got their own thing, and that's really, like I said, just, that's what we do, that's what I do. We got our own thing going, you know, and when you listen to Nocturnal Fear, you are listening to schizos that have been through every, probably decade of extreme metal that has fucking existed, dude. Like I said, I've been there from the beginning, and I'm the one who writes the music, so whether or not, subconsciously or not, or whatever, it's gonna make its way into our music, you know? And so, therefore, there's really never any type of writer's block or anything like that, because I still enjoy listening to that music. I can throw on Exciter, Heavy Metal Maniac, and be like, fuck, this shit's awesome. One of my favorite fucking records, and I can get something from it, so I can sit down with the guitar and be like, just jam, and this fucking, or, just parts of songs come out. I can write, whatever. I know how to write, so
yeah,
whatever. I'm influenced by that shit. I still love it. I love the music,
Yeah,
definitely. I don't listen to everything. I'm not, you always talk to, musicians. What do you like? What do you listen to? What do you do? Well, I like a little bit of everything. I don't like a little bit of everything. I only like pissed off, heavy-ass motherfucking music. Now, whether it's some old-ass fucking pissed off, punk rock, hardcore, metal, whatever, that's what I grew up with. So that's what I'm going to listen to, and that's what's going to come out in my playing.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I saw you have the Black Flag bars tattooed on your head. So I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So which era is your favorite from them? Then do you like all of it, or are you a big fan of the Henry Rollins era, or?
I like the stuff where Keith Morris is saying from Circle Jerks, and I like Henry Rollins stuff. I mean, I like Damaged. I do like that. It took me a while. I don't necessarily maybe like his personality or his presentation or whatever. He's a character. He's an individual. But the thing is people, they could say the same thing about me. We all got our own, people are going to know who, Chris Clifton from Nocturnal Fear are going to know who Henry Rollins is. It's whatever. We're all characters.
Yeah.
We're all fucking crazy, but it took me a minute to like it, but yeah, I do like the Henry Rollins shit. I like the Keith Morris shit. I like the Dez shit. I like all of it, dude. I like that shit because it's pissed off and it's real, dude. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Negative Approach fucking practically invented hardcore, and they're straight out of Detroit, dude. So that's part of my roots of music,
Yeah, definitely. So I know, obviously fans of Nocturnal Fear, they don't know. They're probably not fans. They don't know that you guys are into war. Is there a certain war that you're mostly interested in, like, maybe Vietnam, World War II, or maybe we can go even more back, to wars before the 20th century?
Well, war for us serves only one thing, and that's to glorify the warrior. Not to glorify war, but to glorify the warrior. And when we do that, we can pick from any age, because warriors have existed from beginning of time. We've done, songs about, the Riddle of Steel going back to the age of Conan, that era. Yeah, sure, it's a movie. It's a fucking Robert E. Howard story, but people know we're talking about the day of the warrior on the horse with the sword and all that. And that era, we go from that to, like you said, any war, Vietnam, World War III, that hasn't happened yet, all the way to the urban battlefields that lies right outside our front fucking door, dude.
Yeah.
So it's to uphold and glorify the warrior, because we back warriors, we don't back politicians, and that's what we are motivated by. And those are the people who, give us incentive to do what we do, because there's always going to be war. There's never not going to be people. People are never going to get along. There's never going to be peace. There's never not going to be war. So it's an endless source of lyrical, musical inspiration for us. It's that fucking bottomless well, dude. And it's not something we glorify, but it's just something it's a topic that we cover. We're just almost like news people. We cover it. We explain it. We maybe take the mentality of that soldier who's got the power of God in his hand, and maybe it's an 18-year-old kid, man. Maybe he's not even out of high school, didn't even graduate high school, but he's put on a plane, given a gun, and told to go into another country and do what he has to do for his. He might have to kill a kid his own age. Why? Who knows, man? Maybe he don't even get it. Maybe we don't get it. Maybe we don't even know why. But all we know is that this fucking earth is soaked with blood, man, from countless wars that will keep going on. And, our band starting in 2000, you have whole generation of kids. So
Yeah.
you would have, or you could have a kid 20 years old, and there hasn't not been a war since that kid's been alive. Constant war. Middle East, Iraq, Kuwait, Somalia, Serbia, anywhere. It's always been a war, dude. So it's something everybody can relate to.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely agree with you on that. So, you were saying back in the day you were involved with tape trading. What is what's the coolest maybe tape that you got, or like you know the thing just blew you away that maybe you didn't know about, but then you became like a hardcore fan?
The best stuff, hands down, were the Hellhammer demos, the Sodom demos, and that shit was just that's the shit that just really blew me away. The early Bathory shit. I mean, God, it's so long ago. It's hard to remember, but and then later on came Morbid Angel stuff. But really, I'd have to say Hellhammer and Sodom. That because it was just so dark and evil and real, and maybe it was just being at that young age of hearing that stuff and just being like, wow, man, what the fuck is this? This is just like the most evil fucking shit. Sounded like it's recorded in a fucking graveyard or something. Just hearing that and being like, wow, man. The thing is like growing up, being the age I'm at, we grew up listening to Judas Priest, Iron Maiden, Deep Purple, Rainbow, Dio, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Now, how are you even going to compare that to like a Hellhammer demo that comes out in 82 or 83? You can't. It rips your mind fucking open, dude. It rips your mind clean open, and you're like, holy fucking shit. Either it's noise and garbage to you, or you hear it and you're like, oh man, the gates of hell just opened up. This is the baddest ass motherfucking shit I ever heard. And that's what I did. I was like, this shit's just fucking off the hook, man. And it's just been no turning back, dude. And still, even to this day, I can listen to Satanic Rites or something. And it's like, it's no different than looking at like a H.R. Geiger painting or reading a H.P. Lovecraft story or a Edgar Allan Poe. It's literally art to me. It's like a dark art. That's how fucking good that shit was.
Yeah.
It still is,
Yeah, it's kind of, well, in a weird way, it's differently, obviously, but when I was starting to get into underground, whatever, just to other bands that weren't just, your Slayer, your Megadeth.
Right.
I heard about you guys. This is about 2010, so this is a long time ago. I think you guys just released, what's the one before Medal of Honor? My gosh, I can't think of it. Oh my gosh, why can I think of the title? The one with Flamethrower Holocaust. I'm drawing a blank.
Fog of War.
Oh yeah, that one. I remember hearing that stuff, and I think I remember seeing on YouTube, your first album. Like, man, I never heard this before. It was way more brutal. It sounded like Sodom, but it was way more brutal. I remember thinking like, oh, yeah. It's the same kind of thing, but not exactly. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
Right.
Yeah. So I saw on your jacket, you have a Bathory Hordes patch. I was curious, do you like their stuff like after Blood, Fire, Death, or did you kind of stay more towards the early stuff?
No, for me, it's up to Blood, Fire, Death. That's the shit I like, and I mean, people, they can have their opinions, but bear in mind, I got that first record right when it came out. Then I got the Return right when it came out. It's not, and like I said, I'm not dogging younger people. It's not like I came to Bathory with their full fucking catalog out, and then I could pick and choose whatever. I got hooked up with the band right when they started, so, having Bathory come out with the GOAT, having the Return come out, having Under the Sign of the Bite Mark come out, having Blood, Fire, Death come out was just, it just ripped your mind open so much that, Hammerheart came out, or, some of the other ones, it was just a little bit too much of a transition for me to get into. But as far as being a Bathory Hordes Detroit, that's me all the way, dude. President started it, everything, down with it, tattooed on my fucking brain. You take my skull off top of it, you'll see a Bathory tattoo in my brain. That's how much I love that shit. So yeah, man, I love that. But like you said, them first four, dude, that's the shit.
Yeah,
that I'm down with.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always liked the Bathory, but it's always hard to get their stuff. You're probably lucky to get the first press on vinyl and everything like that.
All of them first press on vinyl, and yeah, well, I mean, back in the day, you see, there's maybe people your age or maybe a little younger. There's so many things that are different than what exists today. Like you said, having that record first press on vinyl, that meant you went to a record store to buy it. That meant that once that Bathory record came out, the self-titled, well, I don't know how many months it was or a year later, then you're calling the record store because then they have distributors and you're like, when is the return coming out? When's the return coming out? Save me my copy. And then just jonesing to go down there and get that, to go to the record store to buy it. And when you're waiting for that record, you're looking through the record section, the vinyl section, and finding all these bands. And like in 1 week, you're buying like Possessed Seven Churches. You're buying Darkness Descends. You're buying, Blessed Death, or even the lesser known bands. You're buying Nasty Savage. You're buying whatever. So in 1 week, all these classic records would come out. Oh, 1 month. It was such a different time, dude. And not only that, well, and then to get information about bands, you had zines or you had magazines, you had Kick-Ass Monthly, you had Metal Forces, you had, Kerrang put out a magazine called Mega Metal Kerrang. You could look at, just, God, so many I'm even missing. It's called Art Shock, Metal Hammer. And you had to seek it out. It was people, they talk about cult. Oh, that's about what's thrown out. Well, back then it was a cult because you had to work for it. You had to work to find the music you wanted. You had to work to get that magazine. You had to whatever. And then on top of that, if you wanted to be a tape trader, you had to find people all over the world. Yeah. You didn't have no fucking phone book. You didn't have no internet. You had to find people in Germany, Sweden, Norway, wherever to trade tapes with. And guess what that meant? That means you got to go to the store. You got to buy cassette tapes. You got to duplicate tapes. You got to go to the post office. You got to make packages. It was just almost like a full-time job, but it was like, it was what we loved. It wasn't like how it is now where it's instant. You can just, bam, instantly get shit. It was a little bit more
work to get.
It was more work, and it was more special. It was more your life revolves around it more. And, on top of that, living in Detroit, any given weekend, man, there was a legendary band playing. Whether it was at a bigger band playing at Joe Louis Arena, Cobo Hall, or Pine Knob, like I'm saying, like a Dio, Iron Maiden, Motorhead, Slayer, whatever, all the way on down to, our local club was Blondie's, going there to see Possessed or Celtic Frost, Voivod, anybody you can think of, At War, Agent Steel, any band you can think of. We would get to see them because Detroit was one of them towns that everybody would hit. Coroner, Creator, everybody. This was a really fucking cool time. And, I stuck with it. I'm one of the relics, man. A lot of people say metal for life, but once you see us, you don't see too many of us old guys around.
Yeah.
So a lot of it's just words. They say metal for life. So we'll see if people are around 40 years from now into it. I'm not dogging people. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
It's your life. It's either your life or it isn't.
Yeah. Since you're there, obviously you're one of the old school guys back in the day. Was there a lot of animosity between the hardcore kids and the metalheads, or is that just because I never?
You know what? Yeah, you know what? There was in other cities, in other states, in other scenes. But see, another one of the many, many weird things about Detroit was a lot of the hardcore metal people got along. You had certain people that didn't want to get along with anybody. But, I mean, you have that within the world now. But back then, I would have to say in Detroit, a lot of the people got along, man. It wasn't even really a friendship thing, or it wasn't even really oh, hey, what's up, dude? It was just the fact that we were all into the music. So, you could have a hardcore show of like fucking, I don't know, man, Judge, Youth of Today, Agnostic Front, verbal abuse, and you would have all metal kids there with hardcore kids. Detroit was weird. It was like we were all the misfits of society, the fucking throwaway people, and we had this little special thing of music, and it was, I would almost maybe say it was a live and let live truth type thing, to where people realized we were all just downtrodden upon, and we had this, escape type thing. And I would say they got along, but you did have cliques of people that didn't get along, but it was minor, and it was usually just fucking assholes that really weren't there for the music anyways. But for the most part, in Detroit, I would say there was almost just a live and let live attitude, where, I understand other cities like New York or maybe somewhere else, a long hair didn't get along with the skinhead or whatever, or vice versa. I didn't really see a whole bunch of that. And if I did see it, it usually didn't have to do with the music. It had to do with other factors.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, you're a big Sodom fan, so I saw that Sodom's playing Maryland Deathfest. I'm hoping they do a U.S. tour. Have you been able to see them at any time?
Nope, I've never seen them, and I probably never will unless they did a tour. I mean, I think they played Milwaukee once, and for whatever reason, I wasn't able to do it, and whatever. I highly doubt they'll tour. There's no incentive to tour the U.S. It's too big. There's too much gas money involved, and the very reason they're playing Maryland Deathfest is the reason that you won't see them on tour, because that shit-ass fucking garbage fest, that fucking shit is killing touring, because a band like Sodom to go play Maryland Deathfest is nothing but money in the bank to those fucking promoters there. They can throw whatever amount of money at Sodom. They'll come, they'll do a one-off show, and they'll fly back. And that's not dogging Sodom. Sodom tours, they tour Europe all the time. There's a reason they don't tour the U.S. because it's just, shit like Maryland Deathfest has killed touring. It's killed it. Yes. Why should they tour when they can come to Maryland Deathfest, fill up their fucking bank, and then go home? And I'm not dogging Sodom. I'm just saying it's realistically, that is what it is. Then you don't have to sit on a sweaty ass bus, whatever, and they can go. It's more bang for their buck. They go and they go home. That's what that Maryland Deathfest has been doing. Fuck Deathfest. I don't support shit like that. It's killed touring, dude. It's killed it.
Yeah, I noticed
yeah, go ahead.
Oh yeah, now a lot of things are like corporate sponsorship now. I think it was Sodom. I can't remember what bands were on there. I know Sodom was on there, Venom, I think Obituary, and some other bands. But I noticed on the top it says Coca-Cola and Monster. I'm like, what? I've never seen that before. Them sponsoring.
You got rich kids that started that up, living sheltered lives, wanting to make a name for themselves, wanting to make money on the back of metal, in the name of metal, wanting to do that, and they've done it. So whatever. They're hustling people. It's like fucking P.T. Barnum, a sucker's born every minute. So what that is, that's the Barnum and Bailey's of heavy metal. It's the circus of heavy metal over there, and it's killing shit. And I don't support it. It's like you said, it's corporate. It's money, whatever. Now think about it. Back in the day, bands would tour. They would come to you. They would come to your city. They'd get on a bus. They would get in a van. They would get in whatever. They would come to you. You would save your money. You'd get that ticket. You'd go to the show. Maybe you could buy a T-shirt. Great. You support the band. Now it's almost like they did an experiment, and people are so fucking stupid, they fell for it. Now they will get you to buy a plane ticket to come to them, to rent a hotel room, to get your lodging, to get your transportation, to get your food, to buy a $30 T-shirt, to buy this fucking flea market of bootleg heavy metal bullshit they sell there. So if people have done it, if you would have told me back in the day, hey man, Sodom's playing, let's go hop on a 747, stay at the Four Seasons, rent a Cadillac, go to the show, I'd be like, I'd punch you in the fucking face, dude. I'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
But that the whole paradigm has shifted around. They flipped the script all around, dude, to where now people are buying plane tickets to go see a show. It's fucking ridiculous, dude.
Yeah, it is. You're right, because now bands don't want to tour. Or, now it's making it harder now. Now, who knows, going to be the next day, it might be, oh, are you sponsored by some corporation? Oh, you can't tour, because you're not.
Right. Well, think about this, too, Nathan. Think about this. If you have a band and they're playing on a show that's sponsored by Coca-Cola and whoever else, Budweiser, I don't know, whoever would sponsor this Maryland Deathfest, and say you got a band that ain't G-rated, family-friendly, are these what do they call it? Not a supporter or promoter. These, what do they call it when Coca-Cola supports the show? They call it endorser.
Yeah, endorsement.
Whatever. Yeah, whatever it's called. What happens when Coca-Cola says, well, you know what? I don't think I like that band's lyrics. I don't think I like that band's presentation. That looks awfully antisocial. That looks awfully like something I don't want my company associated with. Guess what? I don't want that band on the bill. You don't think that shit already happens? Let me tell you, it does. And it's bullshit.
Yeah.
That shit happens. It's all money. It's all whatever. It's all certain bands shouldn't play. Certain bands should play. It's bullshit, dude. It's bullshit. I mean, look at like whatever. G.G. Allen is the most extreme example. Is Coca-Cola gonna endorse the G.G. Allen tour? No.
Yeah.
Because that ain't fucking. You can't take Grandma to a G.G. Allen show. It's fucking the real shit. It's whatever.
Yeah.
Say what you want about him, but he fucking did it. G.G. Allen ain't Blink 182.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
I definitely understand. Yeah, you're right.
So you'll have bands on Maryland Deathfest that are handpicked, and you'll have certain bands that aren't necessarily allowed to play because they're not family, not say family friendly, but they're not consumer friendly there or whatever. It's bullshit. It's politically correct. You're not going to have some band that's preaching fucking revolution or a band that is a true revolutionary type band that's going to be on there. You're going to have just bullshit garbage. And I'm not calling Sodom bullshit garbage. Sodom is one of the top tier bands on there. That's their bread and butter. That's what's going to get people to go to that. But all them other third tier bands that are on there that have labels that are paying to get them on there. Bands that are paying to get on that show. It's not some big country club where they invite you. Say, hey, guess what? You know what? Your band is so good and you're so cool. Come on and play our fest. It's no, man. $1,500 to get on, another $1,000 to rent a table, and whatever. That's how shit like that runs. People don't get it though, but it's about money. And if you're a band that courts controversy, or you have a controversy surrounding you, you can forget about getting invited to the cool kids table, because that's not going to happen.
Yeah, that's true. I think
I do not support that bullshit.
Yeah, I think I forgot what band it was, but some anarcho punk band got some other bands kicked off the bill at that Maryland Deathfest.
They sure did.
Sure did. Yeah, I don't remember what their name was, but yeah, it's because they're probably they're like, oh, that band's not politically correct, I won't play it, and they're like, oh, well, we're gonna cancel them. To me, that's just jacked up.
Yep, you sure did, but the universe is weird how it works, man. There's a lot of push and shove in the universe. There's push and shove. When one thing gets pushed out of a corner, another thing gets pushed into another corner. So, in a way, some things are good, because now you have these bands with a so-called controversial presentation, lyrics, image, What I'm saying with the push and shove part is now you see bands backpedaling and becoming politically correct to be able to get on these shows. So in a way, it's good because now you're seeing the real bands being separated from the bands who would kill their own fucking mother to get on a show or to get a little bit of taste of success. So bands that in the past you'd say, oh, fucking war metal, man, these guys are nuts. Oh man, you know, they've been to prison and back and all that. When, you know, we all know prison time for them is a night in the drunk tank. But you know, oh, these guys are bad. Them turning around and saying, oh, we're not political, this, that, the other thing. To be able to get on these fests, to be able to do that, to be able to sit at the cool kids table or whatever. So maybe it's good. I don't know. The universe has a weird way of working things out. I've seen it. I don't believe in karma, but I do believe things work in a certain way.
Yeah.
Things work in a certain way. You can walk into the tiger cage and pet the tiger and walk out. You know, the odds that you can do that, you might be able to do that, but 90% of the time, you're probably going to get ripped up. So things, you know, happen. Things happen. Yeah. So all I'm saying is sit back and watch. And one day, you know, Maryland Deathfest will be just a memory. It will be something that's gone. I really do believe that because it's bullshit. People are already getting a sour taste in it. They're seeing it for what it is. You know, it's corporate money, fashion, bullshit, extravaganza of stupidity. You know, it has nothing to do with music.
Yeah, I agree. And I got two last questions for you, actually. I forgot to ask you this with the guitar question.
That's fine.
What gear do you use?
Well, I officially use Neil Moser guitars. I play it's called the Neil Moser PMS Bitch, serial number 4. There are only about probably 14 of them made in the world. Probably the first 3 of them were to the guys who built them. The rest of them went around the world to different collectors in England, Australia, Japan, wherever else, and I got one of them. And I officially use it. It's a very, you know, exclusive club to be in because, like I said, there's probably only 13 or 14 of them in the world.
Wow.
And he does make, you know, other guitars. He makes other body shapes, but it's the rich bitch shape that he invented. That's his patent. You know, BC Rich is licensed to make it, so you can buy a bitch from BC Rich, or you can get one from Neil Moser, the guy who invented it. That's who I got mine from. It's handmade, and it's the best fucking guitar I've ever played. And I've had a bunch of BC Riches I've played, but I've gotten real sour to the Rico family and how they've done business, and I'm almost ashamed to play a BC Rich because of the way Bernie Rico Jr. and his business practices are, and how all the different people he's ripped off. He's in hiding now. He went bankrupt. He ripped off hundreds of thousands of dollars from people. This is the son of Bernie Rico, who ended up, making his own business but ripping people off. And it's just left a bad taste in my mouth just because I don't want to be associated. I get a bad mojo from something like that.
Yeah.
I don't play as many BC Riches as I used to. And the only ones I will play are the ones with the R. The Pearl R on the headstock, the real USA BC Riches. I've had 1,000 of them, and I still have a bunch of them. And I primarily play my Neil Moser, and I just recently got a Jackson custom shop, King V. It's painted up by Dan Lawrence. He's one of their famous builders there. It was custom built in their shop. It's fucking got green reverse inlays, green binding. It looks like some kind of toxic, radioactive, nuclear fucking uranium bullet, dude. It's total Nocturnal Fear, dude. And I really like that guitar stuff.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Green from Alien.
Alien blood, Predator blood. It's got all of them subtle, subconscious references to all of that stuff in that guitar, and I love it. I've always wanted a Jackson, just sick as fuck, and I got one, and I really like it.
What amps do you use? Do you use like Marshalls or do you use something else?
Nope, I only use Ingo amps. I got two Ingo Powerball heads. They're two 100-watt heads coming through four Ingo cabinets. I got, they're the Pro cabinets, the Siberian Birch ones. So I got two 412 on top. The bottoms are 412, but they're the XL cabinets. So they got a little bit more bass and hit you in the chest to them. The more just, it's a wall of death, man. And I'm really happy with Ingo. Ingo makes good shit. It's got vintage 30 Celestian speakers in it, and with those Ingo Powerball heads, just sounds fucking heavy and sick. And if you have to use a distortion pedal with your amp, you're not playing the right amp, because those amps you can plug right into. And about the only thing you need is a tuner and maybe a noise gate going into it. They haven't built a noise gate. Let's just quiet down a little bit. A noise gate going into it, and they're heavy as fuck. And I mean, once you get into spending a little bit of money, get yourself a good tube amp, you won't ever have to use a distortion pedal again. And Ingo is my choice because Creator plays on them, Sodom plays on them, everybody plays on them. They sound really good. They play on them for a reason. Yeah. Not because they're cool, but just because they sound really, really fucking good and heavy and loud.
Yeah, definitely.
They're like a Ferrari, dude. A Ferrari wants to be driven fast. It doesn't want to be driven to the market. It wants to be driven fast. The faster you drive it, the better it sounds. These amps want to be played loud. The louder you play, the better they sound.
I definitely have to check them out then. I like that.
Yeah, they're bad as fuck, dude. They sound really good, and they're really articulate, and they sound good. They sound really good, man. Awesome. I'm happy with them.
And last question is, obviously, hopefully, when the new album goes out, can we expect maybe shows or a possible tour?
Yeah. That it all comes when it comes. With Nocturnal Fear, we don't plan too far ahead. We only plan with the music. Right now, we're looking at getting that record out, and we're constantly turning down shows. So as far as touring, yeah, I'm sure something will happen. But we turn down more than we take, because just that's how we are. Just I don't know. It keeps the mystique to the band. It keeps it special. It keeps it like, I don't know, maybe it's our whole approach to things. It's like back in the day, you didn't get to necessarily see your favorite band all the time. Nobody saw Hellhammer. No one saw no Venom or Sodom. I'm not comparing us to them, but I'm just saying we're not going to be at your local Deathfest, your local Garbage Fest once a month. We try to pick and choose our shows so people get the most bang for their buck. And yeah, definitely, touring is in the plans, but when it comes up, it'll come up. Yeah. We would definitely like to get out to California again, and because the bangers in fucking California are some of the best. We really enjoyed playing out there. There's some sick ass motherfucking people out there.
Yeah, definitely. If you guys put out here, people will go. You get a probably packed show for that, definitely.
Oh yeah. We got a lot of people out there, a lot of friends out there, a lot of friends. Texas, we got friends and people all over. We got friends and people all over, and yeah, we'll do something like that and get out there and play for the people. We want to do that. We definitely want to do that. Just from being around, the band being around a long time established, we've made a lot of good friendships with a lot of not good people, a lot of crazy, sick-ass, fucking evil motherfucking people, those are Nocturnal Fear people. Those are the people that we want as friends, as our fans. That's the Nocturnal Fear fan. That's the Nocturnal Fear fan. It's the real motherfucker right there. It's the real metal motherfucker. And that's what we want. Whatever, it is what it is. Yeah. And that's who we got in our cities, man.
Definitely. So, I just want to say thank you for your time, and, just doing this interview is really fun for me, and also cool to talk to you.
Hey, man, it was great.